of all the nights for you to be here, a very good night, because obviously a lot of keen cycling fans on the sofa, but perhaps none more so than Nicole Kidman. Because
Graham,
who can forget...
you're so bad.
You did it.
I did.
Who can forget Nicole
Very
Kidman's
proud.
seminal performance in the 1983 cycling classic BMX Bandits? There she is.
Yes.
This is all in your house.
Wow.
Yeah. Were you good at BMX? Is that how you got the part?
No, I was good at acting. I hope.
Was that required?
Actually, well, here is a big... I could do a few of the stunts. I remember being terrified. But then they did have a boy who wore a wig and a bra. Who was a BMX champion who would step in every now and then. Only every now and then.
Yeah, and I hear Russell Crowe is a big fan of this film.
Oh. Are you referring to
yes.
the T-shirts? Yeah. No, he likes teasing me. So I showed up on Boy Erased and all of the crew were wearing BMX Bandits too.
We are going to talk, obviously, about the drama of your new film, Contagion. But before we do, Kate, we must touch on the drama of your life. Because during the summer, we all read about Necker Island.
Oh, yes.
And so you did save Richard Branson's mother's life.
No, I didn't save her life. I carried her down the stairs, is the truth of it.
Sounds like...
No, what happened... You know, it was genuinely very scary. It really was. I mean, we did wake up at 4:30 in the morning to hear the sounds of some of Richard's nephew's voices yelling that there was a fire. And I jumped up and ran immediately towards the fire because clearly I thought I could put it out.
Hang on.
Yeah. So I ran towards the flames and then realised, oh, no, actually, because another few minutes and we'll all be dead. So I turned around and Mia and Joe, my children, were standing at their bedroom door. And I said to them, it's a fire, it's fine. Go back inside just for 2 minutes and just close the door. Then thinking, now what do I do? Ran into the bedroom and put on a bra. I mean, this is like in disastrous moments like that, you do the strangest thing. So I started to put on a bra and I thought, no, that's going to take me too long. Off came the bra, on went the T-shirt, grabbed the bag, grabbed the children and picked up Granny. Because we were all at the top of some very slippery stone steps. We were in the hurricane, that's the other thing that was so dramatic. It was this lashing rain. I mean, it really did feel like being in a movie. And so, no, in truth, I carried Eve Branson braless. Me, not her. Actually, maybe we were both braless.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I carried her down the
These
stairs
aspects
and,
didn't come out in the original story. It has to be said. They really played down the whole breast support issue.
I never, ever play that one down.
Well, well done you.
Thank you very much.
Because, you know...
I really do have to say, though, I do have to say that Eve Branson is an absolutely extraordinary, stoic, powerful lady, and she totally could have made it out on her own. I just helped for that little tiny bit. But I do feel I need to say that because that is actually true.
You just wanted the moment of glory.
That's
I'll
right.
Carry you.
Yeah. I wanted every time. In fact, you know what? The truth is I carried everybody out. We just decided to leave that part because it sounded a bit more glamorous. It was just Eve.
And, ladies and gentlemen, Timothée Chalamet, he sings and dances. Yes, he does.
Try.
Yes, that's tap dances. He tap dances.
It's blasphemous to say that on a couch with Cher. It's like...
No, I saw you on Saturday Night Live, and you aced.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
You were great, and you danced, and you did that insane song with the other guys, like you're hot guys or young guys or cool guys. Like,
Yeah.
What were you, baby faces?
I can't believe you watched that. That's,
No, I wanted to know about you.
Do you want to refresh us?
Can I tell you something?
On Babyface? That was,
great.
of course, I got a baby face, but my hips don't lie. Say I'm a bad
really
kid,
bad.
but I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you know that.
No, I do. Here, you guys, I'm
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It does seem to have squashed down. I don't know how that happened. It's your magnetic energy, Timothy. Everyone's like, it's close to him. Yeah. And, Timothy, the reviews are in, so, you know, Wonka is another triumph for you. And you are in such a role now. Like, I think this is unbelievable. You're 27. Timothy's already been in 5 films that have been nominated for Best Picture Oscar.
What?
Like,
excuse me, never mind you. Let's find out more about it.
that is nuts, though, isn't it?
Well, here, let's see if, like, these three legends all...
You know what, next time we meet, we'll all have Oscars, okay?
Yeah, yes.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yours is for Moonstruck, yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A bunch of people who were nominated for the year for the Golden Globes. Somebody organized a party, and we were all there. We had dinner at Mozza in L.A., right? You were there.
Yeah.
Because you were nominated for...
Call Me By Your Name.
Call Me By Your Name. And so, right. And so we all went around the table. It was all guys, and, you know, it's like, hey, let's talk about where we were when we were 21 years old. So someone was doing reps, someone was working at a gas station, someone was flipping hamburgers, I was working at the Hilton Hotel. Then Timothy comes along. When I turned 21, I was making a movie called Call Me By Your Name. They all felt like idiots.
No. You've got a connection with Daniel here. Do you know what it is? You both appear in a movie.
Oh. Except, yeah, so you were a stormtrooper, and then I filmed a whole day as a stormtrooper, and I remember getting out of my outfit and J.J. Abrams walking up to me being like, yeah, we cut that scene already. So come tomorrow and we'll dress you up as an alien. So I was a stormtrooper, but I'm not in the movie as a stormtrooper, but I am as an alien.
I think we've got a picture of you as the alien. That's... So, are you in that? You're in that?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you say anything?
No, but they wanted me to, like, nod like this really so. Daniel, the stormtrooper costume's painful, isn't it? Digs in.
My thumb was numb for a week.
Yeah.
Just saying, I wanted to sue them, but I was like... No, it's the most uncomfortable thing, and then these guys, poor guys, had to wear these costumes out in the desert. I mean,
that's
me.
you?
That is me, yeah.
Yeah. And you speak in the film?
Sadly.
Stop it.
Yeah, I do. No, I had to go. I didn't think... I thought JJ just sort of said that I'd come and play a stormtrooper, and then suddenly I had dialogue, and I went, oh, wow, this is way too much. And I had to go, and loop the lines and do everything, yeah. But
wow.
It's there.
I love this story. I want to get this story in because, you know, those missed connection columns in the thing, and we love reading them, but you assume nothing ever comes of those missed connection columns. Coleman Domingo.
Until you're me. And you're in Berkeley, California in 2005, and you're minding your business going into a Walgreens, which is like a Boots here. So I'm going in there because it's a Sunday night. I live in New York. I'm just going there in Berkeley to get a mask for the night, you know, facial mask. Mm-hmm. So I'm walking in and I see someone walking out, has beautiful hair down to here, lip piercing, beautiful, beautiful. I see this guy and we look at each other. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm on the phone and I come outside and we look at each other and he's talking to this young woman and she seems to be angry about something. So it's a lot of like, you know, and he keeps looking at me and she's all, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? And so I'm like, oh, let me get off the phone. I'm going to get off the phone. I get off the phone. They walk off down the street, but he keeps looking back. And I wave, but he just keeps going. And then I'm just dumbfounded, and I end up in a Blockbuster, you know, across the street, you know, and I don't even know what I'm doing, but I decided to look at my watch, and it was 8:03. And I came back outside, and I thought, is he here? And I thought, well, maybe I'll come back next Sunday, and he'll be here. I'm that kind of hopeless romantic. So anyway, cut to 3 days later, I'm trying to buy a used computer, and I was just scanning Craigslist. They have Craigslist over here, right?
Yeah.
I was scanning Craigslist, right? So I thought, maybe I'll place one of those misconnections ads. I wonder if they work. Because I would read them on the subway. I go to page 2 of them as I'm reading, and I see, saw you outside of Walgreens, Berkeley. He placed an ad for me 2 hours before.
Come on, bro.
I jumped up. I was like, are you kidding me? That's me. He described me with my faux hawk. It was 2005. And I was like, get out of here. So we met up 3 days later. We had our first date. I was trying to be a good boy and go home. He said, can you stay over? I said, sure, but let's just cuddle. We cuddled. I thought he was asleep. 4 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep. And I said, I think I love you and you're about to change my life. And we've been together for almost 19 years now.
No! That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is that? Oh, my God! You
are like the most magical creature on the planet.
Oh.
Yeah. That is, it is amazing, and it really happened. How amazing.
It really happened.
It really
but also,
happened.
I mean, I think I'm somebody who just believes that magic happens.
Yeah.
I really do believe that. And so I feel like, oh, if I want this thing, it'll happen.
Well, because you did Hamlet on Broadway. Well, you did here and then Broadway. Because that had Blades as well, or was that modern? Oh, no.
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
There you are. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, we had Blades then. Well, of course, you know, there's a famous fencing match at the end of Hamlet.
Which didn't always go well.
No, there's one performance where Damien Lewis was playing Laertes, and
Yeah.
one night, one of these rapiers broke, and that blade spun out into the audience. And we all froze. And I remember saying, having been full-voiced for the performance, is everyone all right? No, we're fine, it's okay. Okay, and then what was interesting was the company around us, everyone just leapt back in to get another blade from the wings, and boom, we just started to fight again.
Back in again.
It was really interesting to see how suddenly a whole company just goes and just carries on.
Yeah. It made it properly exciting for the audience, I
think audiences, if you can I say fuck up on the show?
I think you can.
If there's a big fuck up in the show, I think, and it gets back together. I think audiences, they like it. They've witnessed something real, and they're rooting for you.
Amy Adams, you're one of those people that I think whatever job you're given, you take it very seriously. Now, how old were you when you were working in Gap?
Oh, I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were the woman at the door?
Yes, the greeter.
The greeter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to do that at Abercrombie & Fitch.
Did you? Did you
Yeah.
take shirtless?
Yeah.
You were shirtless?
Yeah, it was
with,
like
all that
6-7 weeks
all
ago
over you?
now, but like it was good. I enjoyed it. I wasn't employed there. I just used to do it.
That's a really funny idea to just take your shirt off and stand there. What's the problem? You don't like bellies?
That's amazing.
Sorry.
But you were the best greeter ever.
I mean, I did my job. I showed up. I believe in doing things 110%. So yeah.
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 That's a lot of percent.
It is.
You know, because you would tell them everything that was in the store, essentially.
Essentially, yeah. You greet them and you tell them a lot, and I don't know. I don't know why they kept me up there. I probably chased more people away than kept them there, but I would get so bored I would think of new things to say, you know, like, hey, check out our polo shirts. They have 2 buttons and new colors, sandy taupe, and they're like running away, you know.
And didn't you have a celebrity client once?
Whitney Houston.
What?
Yeah. Scared her right into the dressing room, and she asked for anybody but me. So, yeah, I did. Somebody dared me to do it, and I was like, oh, okay. Because, you know, I'll take just about any dare I'm given.
Do you think that she went to the tailor and she's like, I have nothing?
No.
Nothing!
But you are so busy, Cynthia. You're shooting the film of Luther right now.
Yes.
With Idris Elba.
Yes.
Luther film?
There is a Luther film.
Oh, my God, that's...
Luther movie. Yeah.
Yes.
And we just read you're going to be in the screen version of Wicked.
Yes.
With Ariana Grande.
Yes.
I mean, I can't wait to see that.
I'm really excited.
So cool.
It is really, it
Wicked.
is quite cool. The geek in me is really very happy.
Oh, yay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you all know the story of Wicked?
I've never seen it.
Yes, with the Green Witch.
Yeah, you're the green one.
And
You're the
I'm
Green Witch?
Green Witch, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. You got the amazing thing at the end, back one. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know all the songs before?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Totally. Every single one of them.
But you've never been in it.
I've never been in it, no.
Okay. But you were ready.
I've been ready since I was about 23.
Okay.
For context, we're about 10 years after that now.
And so is it this that you being bendy and doing the trapeze thing? Was there a moment when I think you overexerted yourself? Was it in front of Hugh?
Okay, see, here's what happened. Let me just clear the air, literally. So here's the story. People.
Literally.
All right?
Yeah.
So we were doing, I'm not going to name the person because that's embarrassing, okay? The point is we were doing a stunt in front of Hugh Jackman. Now, I have very few scenes with Hugh Jackman, and I was very nervous. It was not you.
Okay. It's not you.
And I was on my, my A game because this is Hugh Jackman, and I do not want to mess up. So we're doing this thing where I'm basically up in the air, and I spin down, and I get caught, and I heard a fart. Now wait.
We all heard the fart.
We all heard the fart. professional. I was going to carry on. It was not me. I just want to clarify right here, right now, it was not me. So they're laughing. The other person, okay, is laughing, and Hugh is laughing. I'm like, okay, are we just gonna like pretend like it didn't happen? Or are we gonna like laugh about it? And what happened was the person who was a grown man blamed it on me.
Yeah.
So Hugh thought that I farted. But the crazy thing, I would never do that.
No one thought that was you. No one.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If I ever farted in front of you,
Yeah.
it would definitely be silent but deadly. I would never audibly. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lady.
And now, apparently, you were slightly surprised that the director for this wanted you because apparently you have history.
There was an unpleasantness about 10 years ago. When I said I liked a script that she wanted to do, and I said, well, let's just work on it for a bit, because it's not quite right. And I made the poor old studio pay for writer after writer. It was worked on for a year, and at the end, after she'd turned down all other work and virtually sold her house in Denmark to get ready to do this film, I said, no, I'm not doing it. So I was very surprised that she wanted me to do this, but...
Was it a prank, then?
It's like, I'm like a... You know when a cat catches a bird and half kills it? Is that a prank? Or is it something nasty? I don't know.
Let's go with prank. But she's sort of got her own back on set. I mean, she sounds like quite a different sort of director.
Yes, she was utterly charming through pre-production, and you never really know what someone's going to be like on the day on a film set. And she could not have been more terrifying. Suddenly it was, stand up, sit down, go there. I don't like this. And I thought, which is the rudest person I've ever met. But then I realised it's just a Scandi thing, because in fact my wife's rather like that. You know, it's Swedes, Danes, they don't do all the, if you don't mind very much, darling, could you possibly? I mean, you know, if it's all right with you, maybe sit over there, which is what I'm more used to.
I did a film in Germany, in Düsseldorf, when I first started doing stand-up, and I auditioned over Skype for this film where I had to play this Indian businessman. The German director sort of got me to go over to Düsseldorf, and I was really excited about being in a film. And it was a similar sort of thing where he hadn't seen on Skype that I had a lazy eye, and he didn't want someone with a lazy eye. So when I turned up, he was mortified. And then he took me to the makeup artist, and he honestly just stood me, and he just pointed, he goes, do something about this now.
It's a miracle. The thing is, you look at lovely Keira Knightley, very pretty, and you think, what a great advantage, being an actress, if you are as lovely as you are. But sometimes it puts directors off, that they don't want someone who's so stunning.
You mean Joe Wright, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Joe Wright, who I've worked with 3 times on Pride and Prejudice and Atonement and Anna Karenina, didn't originally want me for Pride and Prejudice because he said I was too pretty. And then he met me and said, oh, no, you're fine.
No, did he really? No, wait a minute. Did he phrase it nicer than that? Or
No, no, he didn't phrase it nicer than that.
Did he just, when you walked in the door, did he just scream?
Yeah, no, I mean, I got the part, so it's all right, isn't it?
Yes, it's got to, he gives, he takes.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Same thing happened to me. Apparently I was too buff for Thor.
But Keira Knightley, Joe Wright, rude to you, but you Oscar nominated for Pride and Prejudice. Congratulations.
Yeah,
yes. Now, is it true that on that film, and this is an odd thing to talk to someone about, but that he banned pouting?
Yeah.
No, but do you know you pout?
No, well, yeah. No,
Did you ban pouting?
No, I didn't see. I didn't.
No, I've got it out now. It's stopped, hasn't it?
Well, there's no pout to ban as far as I'm concerned.
Okay,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a little moment. Like, I never liked I didn't like my smile. Lots of people had said I had a crap smile, so any time I had a picture taken, like I'd always be, you know, bit like that. And then suddenly there'd be a film camera, and I thought, God, I'll just keep like that. Really good for an actress. And Joe was like, no, you're not allowed to. No, you've got to stop the pout. So I wasn't allowed to pout. Then we started doing Chanel adverts, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know that pout that I banned? Can we just have it back as much as possible? I was like, yeah, okay, but yeah, so yeah. tried to get it out. There is actually one shot in the film that was done by the second unit director in Pride and Prejudice where the pout is there, and every time he watched it, he's still like, "You've got one pout."
I want to see the pout now.
You know, it's a bit of...
Oh, it's good.
It's a big pout.
That's a big pout. Yeah.
No, but it's good because it's a very female thing. Men, I don't think men can pout in the same way.
I think you could pout.
No, I've got huge lips.
You've got a good lip to pout.
Yeah.
You are a bit of a permanent pouter, if I'm going to be honest.
I think it's there naturally. Yeah, see?
I love that. I love that.
It's like a Marilyn Monroe pout.
That's lovely. It does look like you're about to advertise Churchill's car insurance.
But now, filming together, like Jake, Tom, it sounds like, was quite unsympathetic to you while you were filming. Didn't you get a little peaky in?
Oh well, yeah. We were shooting a scene, and I got sick. I was very nauseous throughout the day, and in the middle of one of the takes, I threw up in the middle of the take and kept going. You know, but that's what acting's all about.
I was sitting opposite him, and I was like, how is he doing that? He is so good. He looks so tortured and so unwell and so like hurt. And then he basically just had a stomach bug.
And they actually CGI'd the vomit out of the shot. But if you look in the movie, my mouth is just partially open at one. I'm kidding. Are you kidding?
I was going to go back and see it again.
I was right there.
Yeah. My God. That's the Marvel universe. Just painting out the vomit. Chunk by chunk.
But my eyes were so expressive that they had to keep it in the movie. That
So
they
good.
couldn't redo the shot.
Because you're good at franchises. You know, Batman.
I've been very lucky with them.
Yeah. And, of course, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and RoboCop, and I've just done Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Of course, yes.
So, believe it or not, I am the highest-grossing actor in cinema history.
Wow. Gary Oldman. Yeah. And Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, another one of those in the works as well?
I have no idea. No, I hope. It'd be nice to revisit Smiley's People.
I hope they're not making it without you.
No,
awkward. Because I was reading about that. There's a weird thing, because obviously you're English, but you had a dialect coach for the English accent.
I did, yeah. Because I've lived in America for so long that
Where do you live?
I live in California, and my kids are American, and that's what I hear around me all day. So I have little things that I don't notice that sort of slip in. So I had a voice coach I had to brush up my English.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you'd be Smiley, and then suddenly you'd hit like a hard R or something, or a weird sound would come out. So I needed to sort of have English lessons.
Because Abby Cornish, who's in RoboCop, she was saying in interviews you do a very good Australian accent.
Do you?
No,
Give it a crack, mate.
Now I'm on the spot with someone. Well, I don't know. There's that sort of subtle kind of accent that just sort of touches the words.
That's quite good, isn't it? That's
having not studied, and then there's, of course, you know, like the full-on, you know. Possible.
Absolutely.
But the weird thing is, Eddie, you have been preparing for this role for some time.
I mean, I played the role before when I was 18 years old at the Edinburgh Festival, and
Have you got a picture? Have you got a picture of that? Now, you're in that.
It's another game of Where's Waldo?
I found him.
Well, I'm not sure I have.
This one here is me.
I didn't.
Okay. Marty was wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah, so it was a student production, and we were sort of, as you can see, swimming in latex and PVC. But there was a moment where it was at the Edinburgh Festival, and my grandma, who was then 80, and my grandma turns 100 next week, which is a massive deal.
Wow.
I know, huge deal for her. And she came to see it with my cousin, and there was a moment in the beginning of the piece when my character was singing Willkommen, and it was, we were right in and amongst the audience, and I heard her turn to my cousin and say, will you let me know when Eddie comes on? And at which point my cousin said, that guy is sort of leering in your face. That was a bit shocking. She was, sadly, my grandma, she's in a home in Edinburgh now, so couldn't come see the new production. But I went up just before rehearsal started and basically went to see her and put on YouTube, you can kind of get karaoke, cabaret karaoke. And so the poor care home had no idea what was going on as I basically sort of sang the entire piece to my... and I think but at which point, even your parts, Jessie, which I...
Great. You can do them too if you want.
But so she now has seen, yeah, so I went and gave her sort of private performance to my grandma.
Oh. You did the whole show?
I mean...
Was she just dozing off and then waking up?
She actually
Where's
was.
my Werther's original? Going for a pee?
She was definitely dozing off or saying, I'm closing my eyes just because I'm enjoying it so much.
I'm not bored, I want to hear the words.
That was exactly what I'm going to...